Destiny, why are you hanging out with Martell? Chanittta, honestly, like, are you autistic? It's giving pick me vibe. A big hyper Megatron battery in that big back. Sometimes you gotta touch their shoulder and touch their hand and let them know, hey, I'm not the one. I'm not the two nor the three. Don't play with me. Hello, 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 my beautiful stones and gems. Thank you for clicking this video. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi. If this is your first time clicking this video, welcome. And if you are a returning member, hey, let's just line them up. Let's line up all the ladies, and I'm gonna go word for word, line for line, and tell you how I feel about them. Starting with Chanittta. I don't like you. Chanittta, honestly, Chanittta triggers me. Chanittta reminds me of, like, you know, that family member, that cousin, that aunt that always got something slick to say. She always got some rude ass, ignorant ass comment, and everybody's expected to just like tiptoe around her. Chanittta is one of those people. Like, honestly, Tisha, you a better woman than I ever be. Like, for real, if when Chanittta was picking on Tisha and with her, and let's be for real, honestly, like, I know this review is all over the place, but I like Tisha. Tisha is actually one of my favorite people on the show. No, I don't agree with everything that she says, but I really do like Tisha. I feel like she's just a really nice girl, and I really do feel like the girlies, including Melody, be picking on her because she's an easy target. I'm not sure. I'm assuming Melody must have put a battery, a big fucking hyper Megatron battery in that big bitch's back and hyped her up. I'm not sure why she did that, but her coming at Tisha this whole episode was really pissing me off. You over here calling her out her name, talking about some, oh, come on, op. Chanittta, in what world do you get off? Like, Chanittta, honestly, like, are you autistic? It's, no, for real, like, it's something, is it neurodivergence? What is it? There's something off with you, because I just don't understand in what world did you think it was ever acceptable or appropriate for you to tell another grown-ass woman, come on, op, bitch, what? And you really thought that you wasn't gonna get checked? If Tisha would have hauled off and slapped the shit out of you, she would not have been wrong. Tisha, good, you did your big one. Stop letting these bitches fuck with you. Honestly, I really do feel like if the cameras weren't there and there was no security, I really do think that Tisha would have whooped Chanittas ass. Like, y'all need to stop playing with her. She grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. Keep that in mind. Stop playing with my girl. Like, Destiny, why are you hanging out with Martell? Like, I refuse to believe that you and Martell are like that close. And quiet as it's kept, like I said, I've been watching this show since season 1. I don't even remember Destiny and Martell being cool like that when Destiny was married to LeBaric. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was always under the impression that LeBaric and Martell were friends. Like, they was like that. They was locked in. And Destiny and Melody were developing a friendship because they were both wives to Martell and LeBaric. And Destiny, I'm not even sure as a woman, and I'm speaking to you mother to mother, black woman to black woman, I'm not even sure why as a mother and as a woman you would even want to be friends with somebody like Martell. Martell is a fucking narcissist. He's a horrible father. He's a horrible husband. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say he's a horrible father. If he disrespected you can't be a good father while disrespecting the mother of your children. You just can't. There's no way possible. He's a horrible father. He's a horrible husband. Like, Martell has very questionable politics. And so Destiny, the fact that you're still friends with this, like, again, like, and it's like, Destiny, like, you're a mother and you were once somebody's wife. Why would you want to be friends with a cheater? Why would you want to be friends with somebody that cheated on your friend, even though y'all not friends no more, cheated on another black woman and got another bitch pregnant? Why would you want to maintain a friendship with somebody like that? Destiny, you're weird as fuck. Like, honestly, you would be better off if you was f***ing Martell. If you was f***ing Martell, to me, that would make sense. Like, okay, that would make sense as to why y'all all buddy-buddy. But y'all hanging out and kikiing while this is literally making jokes about the paternity of your child. Why would you want to be friends with somebody like that, Destiny? It's too many of y'all. Why would you want to be friends with somebody that's making jokes about being the father of your child? Why would you want to be friends with somebody that's perpetuating and like egging on this narrative that you're sleeping with him? You just want to be up Melody's ass so damn bad that you're willing to do it by any means necessary. If you got to do it by way of Martell, if you have to leech on to Martell like a blood-sucking tick, you're gonna do it. And it's just weird as quiet as it's kept, I honestly see why you and Sunny were friends. Because we see Sunny, she doing the same thing. We're going to get to you in a second. You and your fat ass forehead. Now, I'm a fat forehead sister myself, but, you know, I keep my forehead nice and cute and demure and keep it tucked away. Okay, so it don't scare nobody. You just have your forehead just out in the open for everybody to see. But we're going to talk about you in a second. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Then Melody want to bring up the fact that Destiny said something about, Melody getting pimped out by her mom. Destiny, you're dead ass wrong. That was a very crass statement. I'm not really sure what you meant by that. Like, you saying like, you know, you're saying like, it doesn't even make any sense, honestly. Like, I feel like, honestly, Destiny, you would get, I wish that you would just be a real bitch and be like, listen, I was mad and I was just talking shit. Just say that. Just say, you know what, your mama came at me kind of crazy. She was coming at me kind of hot and kind of strong at my reopening, and I felt away. And so I just said the first thing that came to my mind because I was angry and I was just trying to hurt her. I wish you would have just said that. Like, that's some grown woman shit. But all of this, like, oh, well, and, you know, I describe not taking accountability as pimping, and when you don't hold your child accountable, I describe that as pimping. That makes no sense. You sound dumb as. And if we're being honest, if anybody is known for not holding their child accountable on this show, it would be Martell's mom, not Melody. So what are you even talking about, Destiny? You sound dumb as. You look dumb as. Running behind Destiny, trying to lick, running behind Melody, trying to lick her ass. You over here talking about, well, if I wanted to sleep with her, I could. Are you sure? Because that's what it's giving. Honestly, I really do feel like, because honestly, like, what was that? And what did you mean by that? Can we talk that? Did y'all catch that? Can we clock that tea? What did Destiny, what did you mean when you were saying, like, oh, well, if I wanted to sleep with Martell and Melody, I could? What did you mean by that? Are you trying to imply that Melody is down with the community? You saying that Melody be eating seafood salad, bitch? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I mean, it's fine if she does. Like, whatever. I really don't care. But, like, how you know that? As far as I'm concerned, Destiny just wants to eat Melody's ass. And honestly, I really do think that there's some sexual frustration betwixt both of them, amongst the two of them. And I really wish that they would just sort all of that out. Like, the next conflict would be betwixt Destiny and Sunny. Now, when it comes to Destiny and Sunny, I think we all know what side I'm on. I'm on the right side. Sunny, you are so fucking weird, bro. You are a weird ass bitch. Honestly, Sunny, I'm gonna be honest with you. You would get more cool points with me if you would just be real. Like, if you would be a real bitch and be like, listen, Destiny, I'm 40 something years old. I'm in my early 40s. My eggs are about to crack. I'm tiptoeing up. I'm premenopausal. I don't have a lot of time left to have children. Okay, I have more time behind me than I do in front of me. I need to hurry. I was desperate. I was lonely, and your man, and he was fine, and he was giving me some good. I really would, like, if you would just, I would still judge you, but at least you was being a real bitch and you would just call thing a thing. But this narrative that, like, oh, well, we wasn't really cool, and, like, yeah, I was telling you that I love you, and yeah, I was calling you sis, but, like, I was just saying it just to be nice. Like, girl, what? Like, weird. The fact that you are in your 40s telling another woman, I love you, God bless you, I'm gonna pray for you, and all this other shit, all these other performative ass shit. And just for you to turn around and say, oh, I just didn't consider us to be that close. Yet you was all up in her face and all, like, girl, you're weird as fuck. Like, if you're gonna, like, you're weird, you're dead ass wrong, you're unprofessional, you're trifling. And, like, and my thing is, like, why didn't you just take your man and go? Why would you come on the show? Like, it's like, it wasn't enough. Like, you got your man. Allegedly, they say that you're pregnant. Congratulations, you got the baby. I don't know. I guess it's too early to tell. But you got everything that you wanted. You got the man. You got the husband. You got the ring that you like to wave around and weaponize every 2 seconds. So why? But no, that's not enough. Now you got to be on the show. You need the fame too. You're a weirdo. And why would you? And it's like, you're a producer, so you know how this reality game works. You know how, like, you're like, it's not like you can even, like, you know how, like, a lot of the new, like, Trisha, dumbass, big fat chin having ass, like, she don't know how stupid she got her and her man and everybody involved because she just don't know. But you on the inside, you're a producer, so you know how this shit go. Sonny, you're weird as I don't have much to say for you. I don't have nothing to say to you. You're weird as it's a lot of conflict. Everybody fighting. Everybody's just fighting this whole. Can we talk about the whole vacation versus a girl's trip? Because as a travel connoisseur, y'all know I be outside. Okay, okay, one thing about me, I'm going to get some stamps on my passport every fucking year. Okay, just don't play with me. You know, it's funny because I'm really in my travel bag. If you know, I recently took a trip to Aruba for my 30th birthday with my girls. I did a girls trip to Aruba. I did a solo trip to Turks and Caicos. That wasn't intended to be a solo trip. It was supposed to be like, it was supposed to be a girls trip too, but it ended up being solo. And now I'm about to go to St. Vincent with my husband. So I be outside. And so I think I actually like the conversation that they were having about, you know, what do you prefer? Me personally, you know, it really depends. Like, it really depends. It depends on the place. It depends on, like, the location. I think I have more fun. If I'm looking to have like a good time, I definitely have more fun when I'm with the girls, you know, like when I'm on a girls trip. But I don't know, like I agree with Kimmy, like yeah, like it's sometimes you know sometimes you want to have your man, and it's just different. Like I think I have more fun. Like okay, here's my thing. I have more fun on girls trips. But I prefer vacations over couples trips. I'm not a couples trip. You feel me? Like, I would rather go on a trip with my man by ourselves as opposed to us going on a group trip with other couples. I'm not interested in that. Like, to me, that's not really romantic. Like, to me, that feels more like a field trip or like, I mean, that's more fun. Like, if I want to be around other people, I'd rather be with the girls. I'm not really interested I'm not interested in being around other couples. That's me personally. And so I understand what Kimmy was saying when she was saying, I understand what both of them were saying. Like, I get it. If you travel, you understand, like, there are pros and cons that come with traveling in large groups, that come with traveling with just women, men, what have you. And so I get it. Like, I understand what both of them were saying, but Kimmy, and you know, this is why I love Kimmy, because one thing Kimmy gonna do is clock it. Kimmy was dead. She was right when she was like, yeah, it's easy for you to say that. You say that you prefer, you know, the girls' trips, but here, yet and still you got this that's really not even that cute. Can we talk about it? Can we clock it? You got this nigga that look like he's itching for a fucking green card, no shade. And you all up his ass. He look like he's broke and look like he ain't got no fucking money, and you over here hyping him up. It's looking like you fiending for attention. Like, you, for someone that's so, and that's the shit that Melody be doing. Like, for someone that's so like women empowerment and female camaraderie, like, you the main, it's giving pick me vibes. Like, you're the main one, like, literally craving male attention and male validation the entire trip. You and Sonny. Did y'all see when Sonny was like, I prefer for a man to open my door? I don't know why that irritated me. Sonny just irritates me. Like, Sonny and Chanittta irritate me. I don't know what it was about her, like, bitch, open your mother. I mean, I get it, you're a lady and you're a diva. Maybe it's because she's older. But I'm like, girl, open your motherfucking door. I just think it's weird that you, like, are like, I don't know, like, yeah, like, that you're, like, demanding to open your door. Like, yeah, it would have been nice, but, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little too modern, like, I would demand, it's one thing if it's my nigga. Yeah, my nigga better open the door for me, but I'm not gonna like, oh, I require another man to open. Like, it's giving Handmaid's Tale. Like, some of y'all are just, but you know, that's why Sonny was so pressed for a man like Sonny. Like, I have no respect for women like Sonny. And I have no respect for women like Chanittta either. Big Wendy Williams face ass bitch. You are like, ooh. Anyways, Tisha, you handle that shit flawlessly. Tisha is like me. When it comes to conflict, I'm the type of person, like, when somebody tries me, I know I'm all such, I know I'm all, my ADD is jumping off. But when somebody tries me, usually either it's not that I don't catch it. I always catch it. But I'm always, like, trying to, like, figure out, like, okay, this bitch is, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what the situation is. I'm trying to scope the scenery. Like, does this bitch think I'm sweet? Does this bitch, like, is something wrong? Like, why is this bitch coming for me? So usually the first time I let it slide for whatever reason. But the second time, baby, when you try me, oh, that's when I usually go to fuck off. Like the way Tisha handled it and was like, excuse me, don't put her hands on her. Cause sometimes you got to do that. Some people was like, oh, well, Tisha, you ain't have to put your hands on Chanittta. Yes, the she did. Sometimes you gotta reach out and hold and touch your neighbor like you in a Baptist church. Okay, look over your shoulder and say, neighbor. Sometimes you gotta touch their shoulder and touch their hand and let them know, hey, I'm not the one. I'm not the two nor the three. Don't play with me. The fuck? Fuck you. I'm sorry. That scene when she was like, come on, that shit triggered me. Because I really do think that like Chanittta is like a big, sick, she's tall as big, wide back having ass bitch. And then you just see, and I'm sorry, and then Tisha, and then it don't make it no better that Tisha's dark skinned and pretty and you're ugly as I just feel like you just picking on the pretty bitch. And yeah. No. Anyways, Melody, this is why people don't like you. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, and it's funny because this whole episode, people was talking about the millimeters. I really do feel like the millimeters only exist on YouTube. Like in Twitter spaces and on other social media spaces, Melody is not liked. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I mean, like I didn't know that Melody had, like, these people that y'all, I don't get me wrong, I believe that they exist, but where they at, though? Because, like, and apparently, like, these millimeters, from what I understand, like, they're, like, of a specific age demographic, like, they're usually, like, middle-aged, like, 40 and up, you know, they're usually middle-aged single women, newly divorced, bitter, like, and I hate, you know, I'm sorry, and I hate to call black women bitter. I hate that. But like I'm sorry, but that's Melody. That's what it gives. Melody, like, I'm not talking about this season, but I'm just talking about throughout other seasons. It just gives Melody, you give miserable, not even bitter, you give miserable tease. And you give me one of them people, you're a Scorpio too? Yeah, you give me one of them people who like, bitch, if I'm not happy, everybody in the mother room gotta be unhappy. Now if I'm happy, then it's cool, everybody can be, I feel like you're like that. Like, you want everybody to feel the way you feel. So when you're feeling the rain come down, you want everybody to feel the motherfucking rain. You want everybody to feel the storm. But when you're feeling sunshine, when it's rainbows and cookies and fairy tales, then you want everybody to be on some rainbows and cookies and fairy tales type shit. That's the shit about Melody that is just like, I don't know, Melody, and the fact that you're friends with a bitch like Chanittta, the fact that you're friends with a fucking bully, like, girl, and like, honestly, like, Melody, you come off like you're a very beautiful woman. Honestly, like, you're a very beautiful woman, educated, can't take, extremely accomplished woman. The fact that you hanging around an ugly bitch like Chanittta, Chanittta is ugly from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, inside and out. It's not even her exterior. Her interior is what amplifies her ugliness. And the fact that you hanging out with her, to me, that says a lot. That speaks volumes to your character. Like, it just says a lot. Like, y'all on the same type of time. But I mean, this is also the same person that was married to Martell. Okay, and we already know what type of time he's on, because Martell ain't shit. But that's why they were able to find each other. Two birds of a feather flock together. Okay, and they flocking in their misery. I'm Team Stormy with this one. Like, and let me just say, like, I'm not biased. Like, right is right and wrong is wrong. When you're wrong, I'm gonna call it out every time. And when it comes to this situation, I feel like Melody is wrong. Like, as a, you know, YouTuber, micro influencer in this influential space, like, I'm not gonna call myself an influencer, but y'all know what I mean. Like, as, like, you know, a YouTuber, whatever. Like, as someone with a following, I can say, yeah, like, if the gyms, if the Messy Mafia is doing some weird shit and like doxing people and like fucking like harassing people, I'm gonna be like, y'all stop. What the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all know we not on that. Like, no, that's fucking weird. And even when people I've had conflicts with other people, like other black women specifically, and I'll be telling them, like, don't do that. Don't engage, because at the end of the day, that's still another black woman. And I'm not trying to, like, you feel me? Like, that's just the way my principles, that's just, it just, to me, Melody, it says a lot about your morals and values. The fact that you just can't stand on shit. Like, if you don't agree with doxing and harass and harassing behavior from your fans, then why can't you just say that? I would think that you would want to say that. As a businesswoman, why would you even want to be associated with that type of behavior? Hello? That's really weird. But again, like I said, they say that the millimeters are middle-aged and bitter. So maybe, you know, maybe she identifies with them a little bit. I don't know. Melody, I don't want no smoke. I'm just watching the show. I'm just pointing out a simple observation. Millimeters, don't come over here being disrespectful. Like, I mean, you know, we're just talking. But yeah, like, I agree. Like, stand on it. And then she over here, it's like, and like that's the thing, Melody doesn't take accountability for anything. I honestly don't understand how she even has such a strong fan base. Don't get me wrong, it's not like she's like a horrible person. The horrible person on this show is Martell. Let's be very clear. Quiet as it's kept, I actually started liking Melody more when her and Martell got divorced. When Melody Holt, now Melody Cherie I can deal with. Melody Holt, I wanted to hit her in the, I wanted to run over that bitch with a fucking bus. I'm sorry. Like, I hated her. Melody Holt? The Holts? I hated them. They were so fucking annoying. Everything, like, especially them as a duo. Ew. Like, they literally, like, vibrated and they, like, fed off of each other's negative, low vibrational energy. Anyways, but yeah, Melody don't like to be held accountable for nothing. Nathaniel. Stormy called her out, held her feet to the fire, and as usual, she, you know, avoided and deflected accountability like she always does, talking about, oh, I ain't gotta say shit. I don't gotta stand on nothing. Melody, it's so disappointing when you just can't just like, please name a time where Melody Holt, Melody Cherie, Melody Rogers, whatever, like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but name a time when Melody ever like held herself accountable for anything and like apologized and like took full accountability, full responsibility, 100% for something that she's done. I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, that's all I got for this episode. I know it was lengthy. I'm gonna chop this up because I know I was talking a lot. I'm really excited for the episode that's finna drop tonight. Oh yeah, because Trisha, whatever your name is, honey, I'm ready for them to get you up out of here because you are a thirsty asshole. And yeah, I'm just so ready for it. Anyways, thank you for clicking this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my first time reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville full through. Y'all let me know in the comments what you agree with, what you don't agree with. Give this video a thumbs up, give this video a thumbs down if you disagree, and I will be back for some more. I'm looking forward to reviewing this season, and I will be back for some more, y'all. Bye. Thanks for clicking this video, y'all.